Welcome back to Asinine Radio, a weekly podcast where we talk about music, and, well, that's pretty much it. So, let's go!
This is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all the records. We rank them from worst to best. We have our biggest banger and stinger from each of them, and we try to have a good time doing it. My name is Tyler, and way out there hundreds of miles away is Jeff. While you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, you smash that subscribe button, dude. That's what the kids say. And we usually start the show out with our 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge, which I did not do, where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge. Did you do it?
I forgot.
Did you do your homework? Yeah, did too. And then also,
like
if we remember,
to do it too, I forgot.
I know, completely forgot. Also, at the end of the show, if we don't forget, we're going to go through our top 10 favorite Damned songs because we are doing the Damned this week. But we'll probably forget like we normally do, and then we'll do it on the main episode. So let's get into this. The Damned have 13 records. They just came out with one this year in 2026. But yeah, let's start with number 13. What do you got, Jeff? Go.
13. Let's see. I should preface these a little bit, right? Say, most of these are whatevers. I think they have 4 that are fucking like really good, and they have a couple that are just fucking, these are dumb. Most of these I really don't give a shit about, and they could fluctuate up or down. Much like when we did the most overrated band of all time of our generation, the Deftones. Most of those I could just fluctuate up or down. Who gives a shit? But Darkadelic, 12th record, 2023. I thought this was like their shitty attempt at a Smiths record, just 40 years too late. It's not good, stupid, boring, don't care. I don't know, over it. Motorcycle Man, that was my worst song. as the name suggests, that song was bad. It was bad.
All right. So we're going to get through a lot of these quickly. And I will say this too. Half of these records I just don't care about. My top 4, pretty solid. I'll probably get them on vinyl. I already have one of them, but I'll probably get all 4 of them on vinyl. But number 5 and 6 are also really solid. So, but number 13, the worst record, Anything, 7th record out. This one is just, it was in the 80s, mid 80s, late 80s. And this continues the style of Phantasmagoria, which I know a lot of fans love this record, but I don't like it. I don't like the style at all. It's not my thing. It's goth rock driven songs, and Dave's voice, he's just crooning. He's just crooning the whole time. And I just don't care. I just don't care about this one at all. There is a bad song. It's The Portrait.
The piano ballad.
Piano ballad. It's just an instrumental, but it's just so, I don't care. I just don't care. It's dumb. So yeah, Anything, not a good record for me, at least. So what do you got for number 12? Go.
Anything, 7th record, 86. Yeah, just stupid atmospheric 80s pop bullshit. It's not good. I don't like that style normally, and I sure as shit don't want that style in my fucking punk cereal. Don't care. Not good. Yes. I did not like it. The Portrait. Like, what the fuck is this even on here? What are you doing? Fuck off. Bad. Anything.
Yes, it is. So my number 12, Phantasmagoria, 6th record from 1985. Like I said, I know a lot of fans love this record. Friend of the pod, Phil, him and I were talking about this a couple weeks ago when I was out in Arizona, and he said that he really loves this record. It's not for me. He's older than us, so he kind of grew up in this era, so I get why he probably likes it, but it's just, I don't care. It's just a ton of synth. It's the 80s sounding production, big sounding production. This is essentially the Cure light. That's what this is. Just not very good Cure. And also the way he sings is very Danzig. The way he's crooning on here is very, very Danzig. Just don't care for this one. This is also the last one to have Captain Sensible. Or this came out just after Captain Sensible left the band, but he does have some songwriting credits on it, but he couldn't even save the record. So Phantasmagoria, it's not my thing at all. Banger, The Shadow of Love. This is like the Western song on here, and it's actually pretty cool. It's the one true outlier on the record, and it's kind of cool. It almost made my top 10. So yeah, Stinker, Sanctum Sanctorum.
stupid song.
Terrible song. So yeah, there you go. Number 12. What do you got for number 11?
Phantasmagoria.
There you go.
I don't care. Stupid. Sixth record, 85. Full send on goth. Same punk band, I guess, in name only. I do think there's like a little bit here that's kind of like punk rocky. I guess so. That's cool. But in the end, it's just silly and dumb. There's no depth to this. It's stupid. And damn, dude, the Damned have so many records that are just I don't care about. But now we're getting into stuff that I didn't hate. I didn't hate this record. I really did not like anything. I did not like the other one I talked about. Darkadelic. But now I really don't care about any of these. So, but yeah, whatever. Phantasmagoria.
Yeah. So at this point, I still don't care. I would never go back to these records. So my number 11 is So. Who's Paranoid? Their 10th record from 2008. This is also kind of like a throwback to Phantasmagoria. I feel it is. It has a lot of the goth style to it. It's dropped a lot of the rock and punk elements on it. And what's really annoying to me on this record is how Dave, he tries to sound spooky. Like he's putting on, I mean, he always kind of plays a character, but he really seems like he's laying it on thick, the whole vampire character. Like he's trying to sing like fucking Count Dracula. It just sounds so stupid and silly. So yeah, this one was not very good. But I do have a banger, Perfect Sunday. Song is pretty good. No stinker because nothing was terrible, but just not a good record overall. So Who's Paranoid is my number 11. So what do you have for number 10?
Who's Paranoid? Okay. Number 10, Not of This Earth, 8th record, 95. I thought this is the one that you can't listen to on Spotify. It has to be on YouTube.
Correct.
So that was fucking fun. But this started off strong. The first song, I Need a Life. I was like, damn, if every song is like this is vinyl worthy for sure. And then it never recovered after that. I thought that opener was insane. This loungy psychedelic jam. It was fucking cool. And then it turns into this incredible punk rock track. But the rest of that album just kind of sucked, man. And just, that, again, more croony filler. I don't know. Dumb. Yeah. I Need a Life was the banger opener. It opened strong. I like that song a lot.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a cool record, but we'll get into that soon. So my number 10, Darkadelic. 12th record, 2023. And this is fine. It's cool, I guess. Slower, more gothic style jams. Nothing really wrong with it, but it's forgettable. That's really just what it comes down to. It's just forgettable, and that's why I put it at number 10. Okay. But I don't think it's really bad, except for the song Roderick, the closer. It's just a dumb, dramatic song, just theatrical. I just don't like it. Banger though, You're Gonna Realize, pretty cool song. But yeah, number 10, Darkadelic. That's what I got. What do you got for number 9?
Darkadelic. Not of this. No, Evil Spirits. We just did not this. Evil Spirits, 11th record. Weird album to come out in 2018. So many different sounds here. Dude, there's 60s psychedelic on it. There's 80s new wave. There's 70s hard rock. I guess that's what's kind of cool about the Damned is even in like the 2010s, 2020s, they're still throwing out sounds from like their early days, like music they grew up on. Right, you can still hear like folk shit. You can still hear like Jefferson Airplane. You can. It is cool. It is cool. It's just kind of dumb. It's just kind of dumb and cheesy and stupid for a band that's already kind of like going all in on the dumb and cheesy and stupid. Yeah. But I don't know. Look Left, that was my stinker. Organ-driven stupid silliness. Daily Liar, that was my banger, and that was only because it sounded like the Meat Puppets. I was like, oh, I'd rather listen to Meat Puppets than this.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Even though most Meat Puppets is pretty dull, but when it's good, it's good. It's real
good when it's good.
Yeah. All right, so my number 9 is Not Like Everybody Else, their 13th and latest record from 2026. This is their covers record, their only covers record they put out. This was as a tribute to their guitarist, Brian James, who died in early 2025. And these are songs, these are his favorite songs, or some of his favorite songs that they decided to cover. And they did it in like 2 days or something like that. Yeah. Super fucking quick. And honestly, it's a cool record. It really is, but it's just like, it's a covers record. Like I'm never going to go back to it. I'm just going to listen to Early Damned. I don't care. So I don't have a banger or stinker off of it. Whatever, it's a covers record, but at least it's not bad. So there you go. That's my number 9. Not like everybody else. So what do you got for number 8?
Number 8, we're flying through these, dude.
I know, we're going really fast.
Number 8, Strawberries.
Hate that cover.
5th record. They don't have a lot of good covers. They have a couple like pretty decent ones. I don't think they have any great covers. They have some pretty bad ones. This is a bad one. Their second record's a bad cover. Strawberries, 5th record. Actually, pretty decent record. Very catchy, very pop. Lots of piano and that kind of 80s sound in here, though. So that's not my cup of tea, but not in a terrible way to where it's unlistenable. Like if we get on like Phantasmagoria and their 7th record, whatever that was earlier. But like that's not a terrible record. This is kind of like a sleeper fan favorite. This is I like in my Google rankings. This is consistently ranked in like the 4 or 5 range. I think that's too high. I think they have better records than that. But Strawberries wasn't a bad record. It was a fun listen to, and I did enjoy it. And one of the songs made my top 10. But my bangers don't bother me. This song is very The Gnome sounding from Piper. I loved it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was kitschy.
Don't tell
cute.
Skip. Don't tell Skip.
Dude. Skip loves that song. He pretends that's like his favorite fucking song of all time, probably. The Gnome is better than anything Black Sabbath ever did. Fact.
Gnome from Pink Floyd.
That's a clip that'll fucking piss off everybody. I don't actually believe that, but actually the Gnome is better than a lot of Black Sabbath.
No, you're right. Yeah, because there's a lot of bad
Black Sabbath out there.
There's a lot of bad stuff. Shit. And even Skip would have to agree with us on that. Friend of the pod, Skip, because he'll be walking that dog and just like choke. God damn it, go. Fucking forget about it. Leave us a nasty voice message. That's what he does. That's what he does every week. He's walking his dog, and he just leaves us a nasty voice message, telling us how wrong we are, how stupid we are. Yeah,
it was always fun to wake up to. And then my worst song on here is "Life Goes On," and that's just because Nirvana did it better.
Did they?
Because the Damned stole it from Nirvana. So yeah.
Oh, did they really? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. There we go.
Facts.
All right, so my number 8. From here on out, this stuff is pretty good. I enjoy these records.
Steal from Nirvana. I should probably throw that out there just in case anyone's going to freak out. Obviously, the Damned didn't steal from Nirvana. There's fucking 10 years before it came out.
Oh, it is 10. Yeah, you're right. It is before Nirvana. I didn't even piece that together.
Calm down.
All right. So yeah, from here on out, I like these records. I wouldn't buy some of them, but you know, we'll go with my number 8, the Black Album, 4th record from 1980. This is really a departure in style for the band. A lot more gothy jams. Still has some punk elements to it, but the goth is really taken over. Reminds me a lot of The Cure, obviously, because The Cure is kind of blowing up at this time. There's some synth in the songs too, but it's not that annoying 80s synth yet. So it's some good solid stuff here. But overall, it's not really my stuff, my jams. But I respect it. I respect this for what they did. But I get why people like this record, because this is a very popular record for them. So banger, hit or miss, good song. Stinker, silly kids games, really stupid song. So there you go. Number 8, the Black Album. I don't have a lot written for these records because
that's okay.
There's so many of them, and there's
not a whole lot of
there's not a lot
nuance and substance here with this band. It should be a pretty short episode. Really shorty.
That's fine.
Short-y.
When our last week's episode, our 500th episode, just the main pod episode was like an hour and 45 minutes long. Oh. So, yeah, and the rankings was like 55 minutes. So I think we're good.
We're fine.
We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. So what do you got for number 7?
Number 7, Not Like Everybody Else, the covers album that you hated so much.
I didn't hate it.
Absolutely hated it. So like on one hand, I thought this was cool because this was like a cool send-off to Brian, like their guitarist from a long time ago. I think it's a great way to end their career, assuming this is their last record and they're done making records. I think this would be a cool way to just be like, we're done, right? This isn't bad. This definitely isn't good. They've done good covers in the past. Their cover of White Rabbit by Jefferson's Airplane is fucking amazing. It's cool. Their cover of Help from the album of the week, the little B-side, that's a fucking really dope-ass cover. These aren't really good covers, and they kind of pick which I do respect them for this too, because like you said, they're not picking like House of the Rising Sun, right? They're not picking just like standards. They're picking kind of like deeper cuts, songs that mean something to Brian, songs that mean something to the band. And I like that. I thought that was cool. I thought that was cute. I don't care that much because I didn't grow up with this band. I don't fucking know this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, there's not a whole lot of nostalgia for me, but I can see like where this has like sentimental value for the band. And I do kind of hope this is their last album because I think it's a good send off. I have nothing against it, but I don't like this record very much.
You never go back to it. Yes,
I would never go back to this. Not one of these covers made anyone my playlist.
Yes.
And I like covers.
You do. You are a cover fiend. Yes.
I love covers.
So my number 7 then is Strawberries. This is their 5th record from 1982, and this one is where we're seeing a departure from the band. They're drifting more of a departure from the band. They're drifting further away from their punk roots. Even though there are a couple songs that are pretty punk, but then they're just throwing a shit ton of psych into this. Not that they haven't done psych music before, like on their second record, but there's more of it here. There's more pop-driven songs and parts throughout this album. So it's actually a pretty cool album, and I wouldn't get it on vinyl. I'm not there with this one, but it's cool. It's different enough. It's nuanced enough, unique enough to where I would give this another listen. The only thing that I really hated about this record was the saxophone at the beginning of the album. Like the first 3 songs or something, or 2 songs have saxophone on it, and it just sounds like crap in those songs. So I don't like that. Also, fun little fact: Robert Fripp was in studio with them when they were recording this, and he did do one song with them, but it was a B-side, so it didn't actually end up on the record. And the song, who cares? I don't care about it. Banger, Ignite, fucking great song. This made my top 10. And then Stinker, Stranger on the Town, dumb song. I don't like it. So what do you give for number 6? Go.
Number 6, 6 for Dicks. So Who's Paranoid? 10th record, 2008. Weird record, again, for a band to throw out right now in 2008. I guess it makes sense, actually. Like the resurgence of the rock and roll sound, like Jet and Wolfmother and shit.
Yeah.
But it's tame. It's tame for these guys. It's kind of lame. Like the sound is cool, and I like this sound in this era. But like this is just kind of tame. Like I want to hear like the darkness. I want to hear full on, right? I want to hear fucking huge solos. Like if you're gonna play rock and roll, play fucking rock and roll. Mm-hmm. Like even Jet, man. Like Jet's stupid as fuck, but at least they went all in. Like they're like, fuck it. If we're gonna rip off AC/DC, let's just rip off fucking AC/DC, and they did. And this is just like, but still fun. But if you were like, what? This is way too high. This should be 3 down. I put the 3 down. I don't really care that much.
Okay.
I won't argue over
right.
any of these yet.
Yeah, same here. So my number 6 is Not of This Earth. I'm All Right, Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't remember why it has 2 names, but it does. And this is their 8th record, 1995. This is a weird one because the only older members, I should say, were Dave on vocals and Scabies, who's the drummer, right? I think he's the drummer.
Yes.
But anyway, so they were on it. So a different band, and this is the only album with this lineup of the band. And Dave doesn't consider this a damned record anymore. The band that themselves don't consider this a record anymore. It's not on Spotify. It's not on the big streaming services. I don't know if there's a vinyl for this one or not, but they can't stand this one. And I thought it was pretty good, honestly. From here on out, I think these records are good, and I would go back to them. I'm not vinyl worthy on this one, but it's not vinyl worthy, but whatever. I think there's a lot of really cool rock and roll and punk stuff on here, or punk and roll, as some people call it. There are a couple slower songs, but that's fine. That's fine. I think this record is worth another listen, Jeff. I think it's better than you remember, but I know because it's on YouTube.
I thought it started off fucking amazing.
It does, yeah. I Need a Life is my banger. It's an incredible song.
That's an incredible. That
it would have made my
playlist. Same.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not on fucking Spotify.
It's not on fucking Spotify.
Yes, I know. Stinker is Tailspin.
There's no vinyl pressing.
Oh, there isn't. Okay, I figured as much, considering they don't consider this a damned album. It'll be forgotten to time, but. Stinker's Tailspin, slower, kind of croony jam, just not good, but it's okay. I do like this record overall. I wish it was streaming, and I wish I could put I Need a Life on playlist. So there you go. Not of This Earth, my number 6. What do you got for number 5? Go.
So there is a pressing, but it's unofficial to boot. But then I guess there actually is a pressing of this from '97 but it's called the I'm Alright Jack and the Beanstalk pressing,
okay.
and that's a different slot in Discogs. So, if you
So
give a
then-
shit about that,
Technically, there is a vinyl.
technically there is a vinyl. What are we on? Number fucking 5?
5. Yeah.
Grave Disorder, 2001, dude. Hold on there, dude. Their 9th record. Dude, this is just good old-fashioned punk rock of this era. That is it. There's no frills. It is just, this could have been on, this was on Nitro, but this could have easily been on Fat Records. Like, this, it has that sound. And there's nostalgia for that sound. I like that sound. You like that sound. We grew up on this sound. There's some incredibly catchy punk rock songs. And there's some solid crooning. It's not like overly aggressive and isn't goofy. It's just, it's matching the aesthetic. Like the psychobilly, gothabilly thing was big right now, right? There's a lot of fucking bands that were coming out doing this kind of sound. And this is just another solid record from that scene. But it's like an hour fucking long, dude. This needs to be 30 minutes fucking tops. Like just that is, even that's pushing it. 30 minutes tops. That is it. I did enjoy this. I wouldn't go back to this because it is an hour long. I think there is a lot of filler. And that's, and even I like Millencolin a lot, but some Millencolin albums are just like, they're just so much fucking filler, just like with any other band, I guess, from this era. And I don't know why I said Millencolin, just popped in my head.
Because there is a lot of filler there.
Yeah, but my God, just some of those. Yeah, I mean, Life on a Plate is only the only Millencolin album through and through I really, really do love. But I don't know, whatever. Song.com, that was my banger. This was like that goth psychobilly surf fucking thing.
Yeah, it's a good song.
So sick. Just so fucking cool. Like, what is this? What are you doing? How is this so good? 9 records later. That was my stinker. Boring, I guess. I don't remember. I just wrote boring. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
My number 5 is Evil Spirits, their 11th record from 2018. This is a crowd-funded album. And so I think because of that, they made this like very fan servicey, which is fine. It's totally fine. I'm down for fan service. They got Tony Visconti, who worked on several David Bowie records, and to produce it. And it's a good throwback to their earlier sound. Some solid, pretty catchy tunes, but it's all fan service. Nothing wrong with that. I thought this was a pretty solid record. I would go back to this. Banger is We're So Nice. Good stuffs. Stinker, I Don't Care. That's the name of the song, I Don't Care. Only because the first half of it is fucking stupid. It's this slow kind of croony thing. And then it jumps into this like really cool punk song. But it's just that first part of the song, it's like a minute long. It just, for no reason. There's no reason for it. So that's my stinker. But yeah, Evil Spirits, it's a pretty solid record. I dig it. I really do dig it. Especially for so late in their career, 2018, come on. So, what do you got for number 4?
Number four could be my number 2. I need more time with it. I listened to this one a lot. The Black Album is my number 4.
That's crazy.
I listened to this one 3 times. I like this record a lot. I think this could be higher the more I listen to it. I think it's solid. It's long for sure, but I think it needs to be long. There's a lot of stuff like discussed in this record. Like one song is just 17 minutes long, and it's just fucking wild. I think this is incredibly ambitious, coming off of an already ambitious career from essentially 1 and 2 is one record, and then 3 is ambitious, and this is just like takes it to a whole fucking new level. It's incredible. These guys put out 4 records in such a short period that are all just like, I mean, I know you don't like this record that much, but everybody else thinks that this is like really, really fucking good, and that's incredible to put out 4 records that are like most people think are really, really fucking good. If not like foundational punk records. And I still think this is like a foundational punk record. This shows that, dude, you don't have to just be the fucking Ramones and play the same goddamn thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. You can do something different. You can be something different, but still keep it punk. And this is wild stuff, man. I like this a lot. Black Album. I think this might be my number 2. Like if I spend more time with it, this could be my number 2.
That's pretty wild.
Ain't fucking my number 1, but it could be my number 2.
Okay. So my number 4 is Grave Disorder, their 9th record from 2001. Like you mentioned, Nitro Records. It was put on that label. The only record that was released on that label from them. Captain Sensible came back. That has a lot of songwriting credits on this one. So they've gone back to more of their kind of traditional punk roots. This is also kind of a fan servicey album, I feel, throwing it back to the punk roots. There's still a lot of the crooning and all that, but he's ditched a lot of the 80s sounding shit. So it's not over the top. It's not obnoxious. There's also a lot of Devo all over this record, like good Devo, like good early Devo, or like when Devo had their comeback record in 2010, like something like that, where just good sound, just good songs. Yes, it's long. It's almost an hour long, but it's really good. And I would probably get this on vinyl. Probably get it on vinyl. I really like Grave Disorder. Killer album. Banger, Neverland. Really good song. Stinker, Thrill Kill. Yeah, whatever. It's an hour-long record. There's bound to be at least one stinker. So
it's too long.
There you go.
40 minutes. Give me 40 minutes. Okay,
40 minutes would be good,
this
yes.
on vinyl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's good. It's a solid record.
All right.
So what do you got for number 3?
It's fucking cold in here, dude. Fucking hell. God damn, like dying over here. It's like 74 right now. Freezing to death. I'm literally dying. Fuck. Music for Pleasure, number 3, second record, 77. Not even a year goes by, right? And they essentially re-release their debut and just have it sounds the same almost in every way, but there's a little bit more nuance here. And I dig these songs. I do. I think they're fucking rad. They had a second guitarist. I don't know why, because he didn't really play. They had a sax player who plays one fucking song. It gets produced by Nick Mason, which is fucking wild too. And it's funny because like they were ready, like, oh, let's just record fucking 5 songs today, sure. And he's like, wait, we're still doing mic placements. Hold on a second. Like, what the fuck? Like, we gotta go, bro. Let's go. Time is money. Mm-hmm. And this is their worst cover art too. When I mentioned earlier, same guy did some of the Hawkwind stuff, which is kind of funny. Barney Bubbles or some shit like that.
Yep.
But yeah, talk about just like if their first record was just like foundational punk, this is still punk, but this is a little bit more raw. This is a little bit more edgy. Some of these songs I think are a lot more melodic, like Problem Child. I think it's fucking super, super catchy. That made my top 10. But it's damn light. That's my only knock against. I have no knock.
Really kind of is,
knock.
yeah.
But that's all. That's the only negative thing I have to say about it. The song "Creep," the song "Way Down the Line" by The Offspring, when nothing changed anyway. You remember that song from?
I do. Yeah. No.
Big Snake?
Yeah.
And then after that part goes, it goes like
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
The song "Creep" is that fucking thing right there.
Is it really? Wow.
Dude, so there's so many songs like, oh shit, fucking this, but the one band that came up most for me vocally was the Vandals. There's so much fucking Vandals in the Damned. It is wild.
Really?
Wild.
I did not pick up on any Vandals.
We'll get in there for sure because there's a lot of it.
Good.
Yeah, Music for
Something
Pleasure.
to talk about.
As Black Album is already vinyl worthy. Music for Pleasure is vinyl worthy.
Yes.
Number
3 for me, Music for Pleasure. This is definitely vinyl worthy. I'm going to get this second record, 77, and 9 months or something after the first record came out.
9 months.
Crazy. So yeah, this is the last album with the OG lineup. Like you said, Nick Mason from Big Floyd produced it. They tried to actually get Syd Barrett to do it, but he obviously declined. He's too out of his mind at this point, or most of his life. Yeah, he was done. But that was really cool. Yes, it is like very similar to the first record, and it makes sense. It's less than a year later, but it's not quite as edgy. But that's a good thing. I like the more pop-oriented, kind of catchier riffs that are on this record. There's some really great drumming, and I do like Nick Mason's the way he produced this record. I think there's a lot of good tones that came out of it. It's a little bit more thought out than the first record is. Not much, but it is more thought out. So yeah, Music for Pleasure. I think it's a cool record. I would for sure get this on vinyls. So banger, Don't Cry Wolf, and I don't have a stinker. I don't think there's a bad song on here. I really don't. So, good. What do you got for number 2?
Number 2, album of the week, Damned.
Yes, me too. My number 2 is the album of the week, Damned. First record, 77.
Good girl. So
number 1 for each of us, the Machine Gun Etiquette. This record blew me away when I heard it for the first time. It's so good. It's because okay. Let me say this too. We tried to do the Damned like months ago, and I started to do my listen through months ago, and then for whatever shit happened, and we just ended up not recording it. But yeah, back then I just listened. Since then I've listened to this record so goddamn much. I bought it on vinyl like a month ago because I just came across it randomly in the wild. And I think Machine Gun Etiquette's fantastic. There's a lot of cool shit on here. Metal, hardcore,
cool
psych shit, just straight up punk.
Yeah.
It's killer.
Yeah. This is like, I mean, this is the best record by them because I think it's their most ambitious, coming off their first two, right? And they never got like the proper due that the way like the Sex Pistols or Ramones did.
And they're way better than both bands.
For sure. And instead of just like trying to like piss and moan about it and trying to make everybody think like, no, we're the true punkers, they put this out, and it's just like, yeah, this is still in the punk realm, but there's so much experimentation going on with this. It's raw and punk, but it's like extremely nuanced, and that's probably because like fucking Brian James isn't here anymore to make everybody do what he wants them to fucking do. And great first couple records for sure, but it seems like, you know, like when Dave left Sum 41 and like, oh, the music kind of sucks now. It's like, this is the opposite. Like, oh, damn, this is even better. So maybe he was the problem. I don't know. I'm just speculating, but yeah, this is kind of the evidence here. But yeah, they can do whatever the fuck they want now. It's wild because punk is still in its infancy here. Like no one even punk doesn't even exist. It's just a fucking thing people are throwing around because like the Sex Pistols are like, what the fuck is that? And like everyone's coming out and the Germs coming out. And it's just that all this new world and new music, and these guys are putting out stuff that's like pop, but doing it in a way that's aggressive and deep. And like you said, like the blueprints of like hardcore punk. And they even have the essentially half the Clash on one sound, like Noise, Noise, Noise. That is half the members of the Clash, and then I think one guy from the Clash is on a different song. But like, there's no hard feelings or anything. But dude, there's so much Vandals all over this record. When I say the Vandals, I'm talking specifically like the vocals, the way the Vandals like will sing choruses, and the way they kind of like will like draw something out and then go right, take nobody. Like Vandals do that shit a lot. Like that's kind of like their sound. No other like Nitro, Fat Records era 2000s, late 90s punk band kind of does it like that the Vandals do. But there's all over this record, and the album of the week too. There's a lot of it, and it was cool. And it was cool to hear because, like, obviously you look up like who inspired the Vandals, and like, oh, obviously the Damned inspired every one of our bands that we liked because that's what they listened to when they were our age, when they were kids. So it makes sense. But it's just like, dude, the Damned just never got their fucking due. It's just wild.
I know. It's such a shame.
And even when we did like because I think we did Sex Pistols and then Ramones right afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really talk about the Damned, and it wasn't like
no.
I don't know. We digest a lot of music, so like for God forgive us for leaving one out, but like we just never like no one growing up. Not a lot of our bands ever talked about the Damned.
That's
Maybe
true.
they did. We just didn't listen. I don't know, but
no, I don't remember anybody really talking about them.
Like you never.
It was
like
always
pushing.
Yeah, it was always the Pistols, Ramones, and
Iggy Pop.
Clash,
like,
Iggy Pop.
Iggy Pop.
Where it was
Clash was the big one, Iggy Pop, and then occasionally they want to get a deep cut and be like, oh, MC5 or the True Punkers, and but like you never heard Dexter talk about the fucking Damned in the way he talked about other bands. So it's just I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. I don't get it. This is incredible though. I like it because they're deviating already from the generic formula they've helped establish, right? Their first two records are pretty like one-dimensional punk from the late 70s, and already now, just 2 years later, they're like, you know what, we're already done with that. We're doing something different. Whereas like the Ramones are starting to get established based on that blueprint that they helped fucking create. It's incredible. This album is incredible.
Which we'll get into this further on the main episode because we have to have something to talk about. So
that is true.
Also with Machine Gun Etiquette, this record came out after there was a short hiatus with the band. They broke up for a little bit. When they got back together, Lemmy from Motorhead was their bass player. He played on some of their demos for this record, and then he left shortly after the demos, and then replaced by a guy named Algie Ward. Yeah. But he only played on this one record. But yeah, Lemmy was in the band for a very, very short time. Yeah. I had no idea until this week. So Machine Gun Etiquette, their best record. My banger is the title track, Machine Gun Etiquette. Right?
That's not my banger. I mean, that is a banger of mine, yes, but that's not my. I think Noise, Noise, Noise is probably.
Okay, got it. So then, that's
looking at you. Looking at you is my biggest banger.
It is okay. Well, we're gonna get into our top 10 favorite Damned songs. So we'll just run through our list. You go through yours first, 10 to 1. I'll do mine second. So you got it up?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
This is why I thought it was just weird. Like it worked out this way because out of our 10 songs, 8 out of those 10 songs are from the first 3 records.
Yeah.
So 2 of those songs on our top 10 are from records that are not their first 3. 1 of your and my top 10 is from Strawberries, same record, different song but same record, and the other one's from Grave Disorder, right?
Yeah, it was weird.
That's fucking weird.
All of our top 10s were from the same albums, but none of the songs were the same.
But like,
except for
out
one.
of fucking 13 records, like we choose the same, like
the
2
same.
non-first 3 records to pick one song. That's fucking weird.
It is kind of weird.
Maybe you copied mine though. You saw like, damn, that's a good top 10. I need to do something similar. That's probably what you did though. Huh? Fucking don't fool me. Fool me once, fucking can't fool me again though. Song.com, right. I talked about it. Grave Disorder, it's a surf rock song. Noise, Noise, Noise from Machine Gun Etiquette. Number 9, Politics. What's the deal with politics? That's what Kramer says in Seinfeld. Music for Pleasure. Don't Bother Me. Dude, this song is so fucking good. I love this song so much. That's the one I talked about earlier, the gnome thing. New Rose from Damn Damn Damn. You Take My Money. You Take the Money from Hey Arnold. Remember? Music for Pleasure. Looking at You. Now. Machine Gun Etiquette. See Her Tonight. Damn Damn Damn. Problem Child, man. This song is so good from Music for Pleasure. It's so catchy. And I Feel Alright from Damn Damn Damn. I think that is their best song.
Okay. Very good. Very good. My number 10, See Her Tonight from the self-titled, from the first record, Damn Damn Damn. Number 9 is Noise, Noise, Noise from Machine Gun Etiquette. Number 8, Bad Time for Bonzo from Strawberries. Weird song, but fucking catchy as hell. Number 7 is Problem Child from Music for Pleasure. This is the only song that that was the same on each of our top 10s.
Also, Noise, Noise, Noise was literally the same exact ranking.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right. Noise, you're right. It was.
It was 9 for both of us.
Number 6, Democracy from Grave Disorder. Late fucking song from them, but so good. Number 5 is Looking at You from Machine Gun Etiquette. Number 4 is Alone from Music for Pleasure. I actually meant to say this Alone is my biggest banger from their second record. So yeah, that's my number 4. Number 3, Neat 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 from Damn Damn Damn. And then number 2, Stab Your Back from Damn Damn Damn. And my number 1, Machine Gun Etiquette from Machine Gun Etiquette. So there you go. Top 10 damn songs. So good. Hope you guys all enjoy, and hope you all agree with us, because we are right and you are probably wrong. So
probably.
That's all we have for this one. Stay tuned for the main one, because we're main episode, because we're getting into the Damn's first record, Damn Damn Damn, and it's going to be good. We're going to really break it down good, break it down well. I'm not a hillbilly. So thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and that's it. That's all.